moms touch our style. Gossip sharper than a barbershop blade. Box of secrets stacked century made. All up in the business, airing the scroll. Confessions poured fast, out of control. Sip and talk sessions, yeah we unfold. Spill a deep piping as the stories get told. Drama brewed strong, ain't decaf, nah. Twisted tales hotter than grandma's spa. Join Ms. Londa bold with the caps. Tongues doing hate cardio, no nap. All up in the...
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Sip and Talk with Miss Londa. Hope everybody is having a great New Year's Eve. We're just gonna, just do a little small talk this evening, and if anybody would like to call in and share their New Year's Eve resolution, the number is posted right here on the screen, or you can text. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. One second. Chuck, can you hold it down for a second?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, guys. So, welcome to the show. I'm going to be you guys' special co host tonight. My name is Chuck P., founder and owner of Gritty Cartel Records. You guys can tap in for your urban desires from hip hop and R&B and soul and reggae and so on, man. We cover multiples of genres. And don't worry if the gritty isn't your flavor. Yeah, I know to definitely tap in with Divine Music Essence. I'm sorry, Divine Essence Music Group. I apologize. I said it wrong. uh, Another up and coming label, going to be housing a bunch of dope females talents from gospel, R&B, a whole different flavor, bringing into 2026 strong. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, man, yeah, feel free to hit that number or call in, tap in. We are 2 hours and counting to the new year. No, actually, it might be a little less than that now. I have to check the clock. Okay, it's an hour and 53 minutes. And our countdown clock is provided to you by
All right,
Chicago
sorry
Central
about
Time.
that. Okay.
I was just in here promoting the business and your label too, letting them know to tap in with both labels. If the gritty isn't their flavor, to tap in with Divine Music or Divine Essence Music Group for the R&B, gospel, and all the hot female hits on the way.
I'm gonna share it so they can see some of the stuff we offer.
Perfect. I just told them that we're an hour and 52 minutes away now till countdown provided to us by Chicago Central Standard Time.
Oh, I gotta take. Hey, Peanut. All right. So this is Divine Essence Music Group. Um, just to tell you a little bit about it, Divine Essence Music Group is a dynamic and innovative record label that stands out in the music industry for its unwavering commitment to empowering independent artists as a Black woman led organization. We champion diversity and inclusivity, providing a robust professional platform for talented musicians to shine and reach their full potential. Our mission, a core mission to give independent artists the exposure they deserve while fostering their artistic growth through comprehensive artist development. And the vision dedicated to creating true stars in their work to a global audience. And these are the opportunities that we offer: record deals, major distribution deals, production deals. And so, yeah, we have a lot to offer here. We also um, we also will get you published in the magazine if so you can bring more exposure to yourself. Um, what else? I was gonna say something else, but
The
this little
radio
girl
station.
just kind of threw. Oh, we have the Divine. I thought I pulled it up. Let me go to the magazine.
Y'all see that 93.7. Make sure y'all tap in with Crown Radio 93.7 FM.
And this is our magazine. I just started the magazine in November, so this was my first issue. Um, did my cover story on Krishan, and so just to give you guys can come here on the website. I'm gonna put the link down in the chat so you guys can see it. But you could come here and actually flip through the pages so where you can actually see and read them. We haven't put a subscription on it yet because it's still fairly new. The January issue will be dropping on the 4th, I believe. So yeah, these are some of the things that's in the magazine. I do fashion. I do the advice column, shout outs, features, cover stories, so forth and so forth. That was the November issue. Here is the December issue. It's taking a long time though. I did the cover story on Nia. If anybody used to watch Dance Moms, you guys are familiar with her. She just wrote a book, and it was called Bottom of the Pyramid, and it's about the show Dance Moms. So yeah, I'm the editor. I did HIV awareness December. That was it's HIV awareness.
Oh, I missed it.
So yeah, you guys. And then I did the story on Outcast receiving an award, Andre 3000, I believe it was. So I did a story on that. The Hall of Fame fashion looks. That's what I did for fashion for December. I also covered the story on the Mariah Carey controversy in her Christmas promotions. I don't know if you got anybody know who Anne Marie is, but she used to be an artist. She might still be an artist, but she's been charged in jail with a pow pow incident. So I did a story on that. This
Amber
was a
Rose?
feature. He's an author.
No,
Huh?
you said Amber.
Anne
You said
Marie.
Amber. And oh, Anne Marie.
Yeah. He's a
Okay.
author, so that was December's feature. This is his book Blood Moon Rising, so you guys can read up on that. And then this is the advice column that I did. People wrote in and I responded to their questions, as you can see here. So if you guys ever want to write into Dear Queen, feel free. So that's the magazine. And then we have the radio station.
Happy New Year, me P606.
Oh, hey, MEP. So yeah, here's the radio station, 93.7, The Crown Radio. It's predominantly R&B, but I do play hip hop, gospel, blues, and country. I'm gonna be adding some other genres real soon here. But yeah, so you guys, I just want you guys to kind of get a take on what I do, because I do a lot. And so sometimes when I do schedule shows and then I end up having to cancel them, it could be because of a meeting. It could be a lot of things because I do a lot. So this is the radio station website. Oh, I said I was gonna drop this down. Hold on.
Girl, you just
I'm
the
gonna drop the
hardest working lady in show business, ain't you?
link.
The female James Brown or something.
Okay, why can't I wanna it's not letting me type. Oh hell no, what's going on? Why can't I type in the chat? I was gonna try to put the links in there. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it a different way, but that's the radio one. Can you see the other screen that I just put up? Okay, you can. All right, so this is the TV network. I also run a TV network. It streams through Roku, the Apple Store, the Google Play Store, and of course on here on my website. Um, we're looking for content. So if you have TV show, documentaries, short films, we work with it all. We also offer production assistance as well. I'm gonna show you guys a stream.
Don't y'all think this girl deserves an award or something, a Nobel Peace Prize?
No, I haven't gotten to that point yet. Okay, there we go. So, yep, it has the guide and everything. Here you will see like the different channels that I have. I have a pay-per-view, action, anime. I got over 100 channels. I haven't filled them all up yet, but
Hey, let's
here
make a
you
New
go.
Year's. I was gonna say let's
What's
make a
that?
suggestion. So for New Year's suggestion, I got one for Queens Talk TV. Let's do a DVR service so people can start recording their favorite stuff.
DBR, how you do that?
I don't know, but shit, we'll figure it out.
You just do something out there. You can say, I don't know, but we'll figure it out.
I'm trying to tell you, boy, because a DVR, and then like I just be well, everybody else can kind of just rewind and rewatch stuff. I'm pretty sure the on demand is kind of it's basically a bridge gap for people that like DVR service. But I'm old school, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. You might catch something on the air that you might not see again for a couple of days. So catch it when you see it.
Right.
But I just wanted to throw something at you. See, since we were promoting that network, see if we can, get something to stick.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So you want to share what you do?
Sure, yeah.
And you guys, the lines is open. If you want to call in, the lines are open.
I was gonna say I don't know if I can share any links though. My stuff is on Instagram. I'm still kind of building it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you.
go ahead.
I'm just gonna have to put them in the from my phone. Hi, proud
Uh,
crowd. I'm just gonna have to do it from my phone.
oh, okay, gotcha. Hey, how you guys doing, man? I'm Chuck P. I'm the founder and owner of Gritty Cartel Records. It is an independent label that I based in St. Louis. I just really wanted to create more opportunities for my people. A lot of them are recovering from tornado, and we deal with a lot of urban problems such as crime and poverty and things like that. So I was just trying to give people a way to vent and also show people that we don't need the industry all the time to make stuff happen. As you guys see, there's a TV network, and she's fully powered. That means no CBS, no NBC. You guys need to tap in. And so we're just trying to do the same thing in the music, man. I believe that if we inspire the youth, we can inspire a new generation. The power is in the hands of the youth. We can do so much if we empower our people, even if it's not kids, man. Music is the language of the unheard. For a person that's blind or even deaf, music can connect you. And so that's what we're really about at Gritty Cartel. The name Gritty means that you have to have a grit, you have to have hustle. If you don't have hustle in you, you're not going to succeed in life. We always tell people you can't spell hustle without STL. It's a St. Louis saying, yo. Don't steal our lingo. But all jokes aside, it's a hustle family. Cartel is just a fun word I like using because the government feels like you're a cartel if you're in multiple business sectors. We have guys that want to do film. We have people in music. We have athletes we work with. We're working on doing clothes and merch. So I just believe in really connecting the dots. We're really big on community and emphasizing inclusivity, uh, uh, diversity, and of course, everybody's welcome here, man. I mean, we're going to cover every genre. We got females here. You guys make sure y'all tap in with her name is Kaya Rain. She's very good with R&B. I got a female artist I just signed from Norfolk, Virginia that we're working, and we got a bunch of different people that you guys can check out if you need some hip hop and trap in your life. And don't worry, guys, they're all clean. They're hardworking kids. They're young. They're all positive brothers and sisters. I really enjoy working with them. But yeah, our label is like 2 months old and we're really growing, man. Really a shout out to all you guys tapping in. And we're working with artists from all over the country. We got artists in Houston, like I said, Virginia, Florida, you name it. We're just really about just creating opportunities, man. The goal is to connect more of these cities, and then we can just start doing our own shows. And before you know it, you can just start booking your stuff independently and making your own money. And It's just going to create more opportunities in the community, more cash flow.
All right.
You guys
So
can.
what?
Sorry,
I was
I was
just
just
gonna
going
ask.
to.
So what's some projects you got coming up?
So some things we got going on right now. We were doing the 12 days of gritty. We recently just gave out a little Christmas dinner to a family in need. We raffled off a PS5. And then I decided to kind of just treat everybody on the label like, hey guys, let's just give everybody a little gift. I was seeing a bunch of posts kind of about people kind of a little depressed about not really getting in for Christmas. I feel like it was the time to kind of just go out and try to, attempt to give everybody something in our team. And so our next thing is to do merch. I really want to start a shoe company now. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Like I was just talking about with the DVR thing, but I'm sure we're gonna figure it out. Because I really want to get some shoes out here, man. I really want to get into fashion. I'm big on not only representation, like I was telling you about on the phone. I'm also big on visibility too. So I feel like if people can't see you, they won't know who you are.
Mm,
But if
okay.
you guys want to tap in with the cartel, you guys can follow us on Instagram at Gritty Cartel Records with a Z, and we'll be there greeting you guys. Man, there's some music for everybody. R&B. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a genre for you. And like I said, there's other things you guys can follow. If y'all want to book us for parties and events, y'all can do Gritty Promotions on IG. You can also, if you need security guard service, you can do Gritty Guard Sentinel. Like I said, we are a growing company, and I appreciate all of y'all that's tapping in and giving us the opportunity to serve your community. You guys have a happy new year.
All right. So you guys, the line is open, or you could text, or you could put it in the chat. What is your New Year's resolution for 2026?
What's yours, Queen's Talk?
So mine's, I want to accomplish at least two things within my business this year. Bring in genuine people to the table, not just people who say, "Hey, I do this and I know this person and da 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 da," and they just kind of
Mhm.
just sitting there at the table taking up space. Um, yeah, I want to at least sign one artist this year, at least. Yeah, those are the main two goals right now. I'm also working on a show for
Ooh.
missing kids. Um, well, one of the shows that I'm working on is for missing kids, and basically we're trying to set it up where it's like I already got the phone set up already,
Hmm.
but basically it'll be like, you know how like people like us, if our kids go missing, we don't get that news footage because we don't really have the funds like that.
Hmm.
So
I
I'm
love it.
trying to set that up where we can, help them. We can give them
Yeah.
broadcasting to get the kids information out there. Um, and we won't necessarily charge them, but we try to get the network funded, the channel funded through like grant funding or donations and things like that.
Oh yeah, that's dope. You got to love it,
Yeah.
man. You're really big on helping the youth and stuff. That's something I be trying to emphasize too. It's really dope seeing people go the extra mile to try to help find their kids. I'm
Yeah.
really shocked at how many missing kids. It seems like every year it's like we're trying to break a record to make more kids go missing or something.
Mhm. Yeah. I don't know why it's not showing on Facebook. It's saying private, and I'm trying to change it. I don't know. Let me see something. But yeah, if we don't get enough people in here, then we can kind of cut out. But I
I
did
feel,
just want to come through. I didn't want to cancel on them
no, I feel that,
because
man. You're loyal to your fan base. Got to love it.
oh, okay, I see what's going on. Okay.
Mine's is really just making my business more visible, man. I just really want when people think about black businesses, I don't want people thinking we're just some small mom and pop shop. It's time that we start making our business go corporate. So I just want to inspire more black people that yeah, we are just as visible as Target. We just need y'all to support us a little bit harder. Not even money, but just pushing us harder.
Yeah, and stop the mentality of, oh, that's a new company, they're not known yet. How do you guys think Target and all of that started? It took
Mhm.
people to support them.
Exactly. And so I always try to make sure, like I am now, I want to make sure I thank all of my people that end up seeing this, that I appreciate y'all tapping in with the cartel. You guys have gave me the best last 3 months a guy can ask for. Y'all really gave me hope going into the new year. I'm not going to hold you. Going into September, I was like, oh my God, this year can't end quick enough, da 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 da. And then boom. It's amazing how ideas happen to you in the darkest of times. So yeah, I cannot thank y'all enough for that if you're tapped in with the cartel. And I look forward to working with y'all and bringing them to your city.
That's what's up.
But yeah, man, that's the big thing I want to work on, visibility. I do want to work on being more grateful and appreciative. Like I was telling you, I think a lot of us have a hard time accepting love and a gratitude and appreciation because we're not used to showering our people with love, and we got to get better at that. So I'm hoping it. Excuse me. I'm hoping in 2026 that we can, uh, tackle some of these societal norms.
Right. Do you have any artists yet?
Oh yeah, I have a plenty.
Any
Or
big
was you?
events coming up?
Oh well, let's see. One of them just really had one. We are working on doing our first in-house event in St. Louis. I don't want to promote it officially yet because I haven't dropped a date. But these guys are always working in the studio. I got an artist that just dropped a song right now. So on Instagram, you can check him out. It's he's got the link in his bio. I think is Hop Out or something. I don't know it off the dome. I really just got bro. This guy makes a lot of music. Uh, my boy bands. If you guys are in Minnesota, they're performing tonight downtown. I think at the Gold Room. They're going to be doing their open the New Year's show. Y'all are more welcome to come down there and tap in with Free World, Paper Chasers, Lavish Mafia, etc. There's a lot of brands. I hope I'm not missing any. Please forgive me. But yeah, it's a lot of dope stuff going on. Uh, Even if they're not my artists, I still support what's going on in the city. Shout out to everybody that's performing or out here doing something constructive. Let's keep the city safe and clean for our children.
Now I have a question. The Gold Room. Is that where we were that one time?
Yeah, when we were passing out the flyers for the show.
Okay, so where did they perform at? Because it was kind of small and tight in there, and if I'm not mistaken, it seemed like it was one way in and one way out.
Don't quote me on it. I think they have like a makeshift stage. Like we are talking about Free World and Paper Chasers. Like it, you can always rent a stage too. But I'm not sure. That's why I didn't want to quote the wrong place. I know some people are going to the GR tonight. I know some people are going to be at the Creative. So I mean, it's just I just didn't want to give people the wrong venue. But I know downtown Minneapolis is bracking tonight.
You know, as many years as I have been in Minnesota, and I've been here pretty much all my life, I have never went out it for New Year's ever.
I never did that in any city I've been in because I was always worried about getting hit with a flying bullet.
Man, I'm telling you, I don't do it, especially here. I don't trust it.
You think it's bad here. You would hate St. Louis because they be letting it ring. And I'm not talking about like a little 22 or 38. They be coming out with the Scarface shit. And it's like, okay, let me go downstairs and get under a bed.
Get under a bed.
I'm for real. They bringing out the big stuff. I mean, when your street starts lighting up like orange, like like a bomb color, like, when you see like a boom and the whole area lights up, that's what it be looking like. And it'd be like, whoa. And I mean, and you're in your house, so it's louder in your house. You can only imagine what it is outside.
Crazy. So, what would you say the pros and cons of trying to be a business owner is?
I mean, the pros is obviously you get to make your own money. You control when you work. You can control your off days, and you get to really do things on your own time. One of the biggest cons, at least with me, is you obviously start off with no friend, not no friends. Wrong word. You start off sometimes fresh, so that means people are sketchy on you. And depending on the business field, like, see, I'm in entertainment slash music, so like we was just talking about on the phone. Music business, we get a real bad rep because everybody think the music label is out to get them, and
Yeah.
they forget that there's people like me and you. Like I live and die for my artists physically, so it means like we only build independent labels because we want to save the artist from the makeshift industry problem. But yeah, it's like I said, the cons really are to me. It just applies to the business field, but it's basically knowing where you're at. And then, like I said, it's trying to learn the crowd. Like we was just talking about Minnesota. I've been having the hardest time learning the demographic here, like what people like, what they're going to spend money on, what they don't like, what they like to eat, things like that. Because these type of things help you understand the culture and what you're dealing with, and it also helps you provide the best product at all times. Like Steve Jobs been teaching me, I've been trying to learn his business technique. And so, the other thing about pros is, and for business, you get to learn different aspects. So, like we were talking about you as a TV network, I get to talk to you as a music executive. I can talk to you as a manager. It's you just get a lot more control and a lot more freedom in what you want to do. It feels like when you're not an owner and you don't own your own business, it's like people never understand anything unless they own it. And I was always taught that until somebody owns something, they will never understand things like taxes and the value of wasting money and bad investments. And then we're not talking about business, just life in general. Like, how you have that one brother or sister that's always tearing up your stuff and you're like, you're only doing this because it's not yours. So it's really
Yeah.
it's that same logic. It's really that same logic. I just feel like everybody should try to own a business, even if it's something as simple and stupid as a lemonade stand. Because once you understand the value of owning your own thing, owning, being accountable, because that's the big thing, accountability. Ownership requires accountability, investments. You got to understand that everything is an investment, even if it's good or bad. And I've been trying to learn this. Like, there's days where I don't make any money, and then there's days I make a lot of money. And so it's really like, you just got to be willing to learn, man. I mean, there's so much I could tell you about the pros and cons, but those are like my big ones.
Don't forget, you have to invest a lot to grow the
Eh,
business.
yeah, excuse me. And it's not just money, too. Time, energy, you name it. That's probably why I don't have a lot of friends. I be moping around about not having a girl and shit. And it's probably because, hell, you don't make no time for none of that, too. So it goes back to, yeah, you isolate yourself a lot when you're trying to build something that lasts.
Mm. Well, guess my turnout wasn't how I thought it was gonna be.
Girl,
This is
it's New Year's Eve. It's not you, man. They out here getting fried, getting baked. Some of these people are gonna be stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey.
what is some of your traditions? Do you have any New Year's Eve traditions?
I mean, besides my ancestral offering, I like to smoke a little weed. I sometimes try to, I don't know, I change it up a little bit every year. Like I was telling you, I was never big on like the greens and stuff, but I try to do like an ancestral offering. I try to go through a day of gratitude. So I just hit a bunch of people like, hey, we made it. Happy New Year. Da 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 da. You know, my tradition really is just, I'm glad you made it, man. I think growing up as a black man, you really appreciate how much of a leash that God gives us to live, because I just keep meeting so many people that are not making it to 21 anymore these days, really. So, my big thing is, oh my God, we made it. I start calling people at 12 o'clock and just start saying, Happy New Year. I'm glad you made it, or I'm glad you're alive. And so my big thing is just probably
Right.
gratitude, because I ain't going to lie to you.
So
I be, huh?
no, you can continue.
I was gonna say, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd be wondering, like, how do some of us make it? I swear, it'd be some days I'd be thinking, oh, is this gonna be it? And then we still come up, and here we are in another year. I always felt like Michael Jackson sometimes when he said I wanted to be like Peter Pan and die young, because it's just once you get old, after a while, things start feeling different. And you always hear me talk about this, like with TV shows and stuff. I'm like, man, I'm really getting old. I just sat here and watched John Cena retire, and just stuff ain't the same anymore. But I'm definitely grateful. So, like I said, that's my big thing. It's just going out and trying to show appreciation to the people that I'm trying to hear from, because it go a long way.
Hmm. That's true. So some of my traditions is I do this every year, and I was almost panicking like if I couldn't do it today. But like, like I was telling you earlier, I always cook the black eyed peas for good luck.
Hmm.
Cook something green to have money all year. Have money in your pocket when the new year come in, so you're not broke all year. I wash up clothes, everything, clean up the house before midnight. Get all
Does
the
change count?
old bad spirits out. Huh?
Yeah. No, I was talking shit when you were saying the having some money on you. It's like, does change count? I got money on my card. I'm terrible at keeping cash.
No, you did not say change. No, as long as it's in your, as long as you start, whether it's in your bank account, pocket, whatever. As long as you
Okay,
start to figure out with some type of money, you know what I'm saying?
okay, I'm
I've
cool.
always believed that, you know.
Heck yeah, I'm like, change something. I don't care if it's a penny.
I don't know if it's a certain amount, but yeah, as long as you start the year out and start it out on a positive note. Also, always have believed that the people that you're around when New Year's come in, those are going to be the people that are going to be in your life.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like a lot of truth to that because my kids they go out and I be
Yeah,
stuck with the kids.
I was gonna say I don't really know because I like I told you I try to hit up people every year, but you know people change like seasons, and I might be still like Happy New Year to you, but like I'd be meeting this. I have a couple of homeboys that's like I'm finna delete Instagram when the year starts. I'm like, no, you don't. I said I like talking to you. Y'all got me messed up. I was like, yeah, I gotta
Why
stop
they
being
want
so
to
bad.
delete Instagram? It should be Facebook if anything.
It's not even.
You
They just
believe
want
in
to when I
that too, MEP?
huh.
Oh, MEP says she believes in the cash in the pocket.
Yeah, yeah, I believe that's fact. But no, I think the thing is, a lot of people don't understand. It's like it's a shift. That's all a part of it is. Because I'm like, I never understood why people be worried about it. I ain't talking about the money thing, but yeah, I don't know.
I think one of the things like when I started off doing what I'm doing, I didn't go in and look into friends and family to support me because I felt like if I went in with that mindset, I was already gonna lose anyway. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I
Facts.
just went in with the mindset of this is what I want to do. I'm gonna figure it out and whatever it takes to do it. This is what I'm gonna do.
Hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
because
so
at first,
you're going to a club or something, MEP, or a party? She said I just pulled up to be outside.
I feel it,
Yeah, I
man.
be
Like I always say, I'm gonna get outside and do something like for New Year's or Fourth of July or whatever, and then I end up changing my mind because you got to
I don't
really
even
trust
go
people.
nowhere on the 4th of July.
I mean, Fourth of July is a little different because I kicked it with my godparents. They son put us basically put up a fireworks show for us in the neighborhood, and then where I stay at, you can see downtown. So right after he got through with his display, the city started doing theirs. But like New Year's and St. Patrick's Day, but we're not really Irish, most of us at least. But for at least New Year's and St. Patrick's Day, I always say, man, me and my mom used to talk about this back when she could see. You got to really trust people because if you get drunk around people, you know, these are the people that's responsible for you. And like,
Oh, she
and
at
when
the
you're,
casino.
she's at the casino.
She's at the casino. Yup. She trying
I,
to
I
win that
haven't.
moolah.
I need to go to one too. I haven't been to the ones here yet. I've never been to any casino as far as playing. I went to one younger, but that's because we need to use the bathroom. It was like a little what you call it stuff.
What's the go go?
It's the go go. That's the name of it.
I wonder can I
So I just found out something. So do all the casinos have like buffets or something? Because I guess the one I went to in St. Charles and St. Louis had one. And boy, you got to try the Ameristar one. But I guess they all have one.
I know the one here in Shakopee has a buffet. I know it used to. I haven't been there in years. But my mom used to work there and that's where she worked was in the buffet. The restaurant part or whatever. I don't know if it still does though. I haven't been there. I don't care for the casino.
Are you from the DMV? She said, I'm from
Who?
DC. Me,
Oh yeah. She's from DMV. Yep. She knows Krishan.
that's fire. You're from the DMV.
So
Excuse
yeah. Like when I like going out, I'm talking about like for the 4th of July, I don't go to bars. I go to like I'll go to like the park. I'll do something at the park or I'll do
me.
something in the backyard. Lately I've been doing stuff in the backyard because oh, go-go music is your genre of music.
Oh,
I've been doing stuff at home in the backyard because like these outhouses and stuff at these dang parks, they don't be keeping them. I can't do it.
I be smelling like
I
I'm gonna
can't
die in
do
there.
it. I need it to be clean. Like, come on, come clean it.
Oh, and that's dope, man. And I apologize. I thought that was your casino name, but no, go music. That's dope.
Is it go go music?
Is it
Is
like
that
a?
kind of what they kind of like dance?
I was about to ask
Like
you.
with the feathers and stuff like that.
I
Is
know
that
we
what?
have a. I know we have go-go dancers, but I think they're. I think she's talking about like that's a style of hip hop, like how we have New Jack. That's a big thing in St. Louis, where it was when Chuck
Oh,
Berry was around.
mm. My favorite genre is R and
R and
B.
B. Mhm. You're just like all the old school sisters from the '90s, girl. You was a
I've been like
TLC.
that though.
I mean,
I've
I
been
could
like
sense it.
that. That's always been my genre. And then like
You're like an
I like
Aaliyah
the
TLC
old
girl.
school rap versus this new rap because the old school rap to me it made sense. You could understand it.
Yeah, we taught you how to make money. This new rap is all about snitching on yourself, being a rat, not defending your family, not defending your family, your friends. I mean, I can go on and on. This new age music just glorified being a sucker, and that's why our people are acting like suckers. The music is so it's like this. I'm a people react to the things of their environments. So when I teach people how to be shitty, it teaches them how to embrace it. And so, like I always tell people, if you're going to be rude to people, then that's all you're going to meet is rude people. So that's the same thing with music. Like we gotta we can't get taken serious until we make people take us serious. And so that's like one of the things I've been pushing with my label. Even if somebody wants to be a drill rapper or a gangster rapper, whatever we're calling it these days, I'm like, let them do it. Let them focus on their demographic. There's a demographic for everybody. And I really feel like if we go back to that works for you, but that doesn't work for me, I think we'll be able to actually start making some changes again, especially in music. I think it's too many people that don't understand. There's a lot of different genres for a reason. I ain't talking about you with R&B, but I think a lot of people just need to stop blaming music as a whole and just start listening to R&B, blues, rock, reggae, you name it. I mean, I got so much different music on my phone. I think one day I'm just going to drop a thing of showing people how diverse my music taste is. And I think people will really grow a better appreciation because all hip hop is, it's a broken down variation of boom bop, doo wop. What was that genre that James Brown came out with? Funk. So it's really a combination of all of that with a little spice of poetry, of haiku. So if you're familiar with poetry, you know there's different styles of poetry, haiku, spoken word. Damn, I forgot some of these, but basically it's a variation of all these different black genres. And so people haven't kind of, when people go hard on hip hop, they forget that it's just gangster hip hop. There is political hip hop. There is R&B hip hop. I mean, it's just, it's like I don't think a lot of people understand the difference between hip hop and rap for one. And then I think a lot of people don't understand the difference between the different variations of rap, like drill rap, trap rap, hip rap, But yeah,
Hmm.
it's a lot. That's why I was saying, like, I'm glad that I think I'm going to be the first genre to really kind of expose that to people. And, I want people to get just, like I said, an appreciation for music again. So she just dropped, she said she loved artists like Tweet, Lil Kim. Oh, I love me some Lil Kim. I didn't listen to Foxy Brown, but I need to try her out.
I used to have all of those CDs back in the days. I
Now,
promise
who
you.
is Tweet?
Tweet, she sung. I think she was R&B. I can't play one of her songs on here, but
I was going to say, just send me
I
some. I'll
put
check it out.
over to the left. She is more female.
Oh, that's her? I never knew that was
Yeah.
her.
No, not on the screen. Oh, I pulled this up to.
No, I
Remember,
was
I
talking
was
about what
telling
you
you
were.
earlier that.
No, I thought you was singing
Oh,
like a
that
little.
song.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was singing a little part of one of her songs from back in the days.
because I know I heard it.
Remember earlier I was telling you that somebody told me that um a girl created an AI artist
Yeah.
and she got a $3 million record deal.
Hmm.
This is it right here. It says yes, an AI artist named I want to say Zanya Monet, created by Talisha Nikki Jones, recently secured a $3 million record deal with Hallwood Media,
Now,
sparking major discussion about AI's future in music.
I've sure got me an AI artist. I'm just not that proficient with it. I gotta talk to her. Like, how did you do that? Did you make it or did Chat GPT somebody make it? But yeah, she's goat for that.
Um, and yeah, it says with creators and labels seeing potential while some artists voice concerns about human creativity and fair compensation. This deal signifies AI's growing impact following Zanya's success on Billboard charts and highlighting the complex questions around ownership,
Authenticity.
authenticity, yeah, in AI generated music. This video shows a news report about the AI artist Zanya, but I think he screenshot this and sent it to me. So yeah, I can't play the video. But I created a song on AI and I had sent it to him and he thought it was a real person.
Yeah, like the only reason people are having problems with the AI in music is because some people have been making Michael Jackson say stuff that he wouldn't say, or a lot of people don't like that they're using dead artists in general. But I think what a lot of these artists need to understand, like none of my artists have a problem with it, and I already told you about one of them. But basically, the thing is, it's like the artist got to understand that, and I learned this from John Hope Bryant. That's another one of these business moguls I've been studying. People got to understand that AI is not here to it's not here to take nothing from you. It's here to make you better. If you can't coexist with a robot, it's something wrong. Like you're the guy that has to control this thing, so you shouldn't be getting, you know. And so what
So
a lot
what
of
I've
people,
been seeing in the comments is people saying that AI is replacing human and they're getting mad because people want to work with AI, but I mean, some
human
people can't
interaction
make.
is
Here's the
dead.
song I
We, oh,
Smart succeeding, never resting, manifesting dreams in reality. CEO leadership, catch me on my winning shit. I'm a different taste of woman, you can feel my drift. Unapologetically, do the shit poetically. Classy, sassy, ratchet, classy, sassy, ratchet, classy, sassy, ratchet. I'm a boss outside, queen inside, aim to win and show my skin. Don't care what people think, I'm a fucking boss. Confident, prominent, gladiating, radiating like glitter, never bitter. Most amazing, have you gazing, my pretty litty jaw breaking, wow, make you wanna drop your drawers. Wanna taste,
Hey, sure.
no time to waste my beauty, my knowledge, I'm the rarest of all. Classy, sassy, ratchet, classy, sassy, ratchet. Love being pampered, always dapper, most respected, never disrespect. I'm so lovely as a rose, never doze. Got my own ways, love me as I am. Amazing, always satisfying, electrifying, make you feel like no other. Loyalty you never wanna lose, don't snooze. Real women don't fight, what's the hype? I stay humble, no time for the mumble jumble. Miss me with the drama, ain't you somebody mama? Bullshit relationship, fake family and friends, silly devils not on my level. Styling and profiling, gonna stay fly till I die. All about the Benjamins, dividends. I want a Benz and a lot of grands to spend. Classy, sassy, ratchet, classy, sassy, ratchet, classy, sassy, ratchet.
yeah, that's a hit, boy.
Thighs out, rolling wheels in my heels. I love a thrill. Corsets and boy shorts, sexy in my fishnets. I'm clutching.
So the lyrics are my actual lyrics, but I put it in AI and created the voice or whatever.
Yeah, I like that motherfucking man, and the voice is nice. She has that. Okay, who the fuck does she sound like? She's like a Sierra or a Monica.
You think she sounds like Sierra or Monica?
Well, I mean, like the voice has that flow to it. I can't think of a female artist,
Yeah. I was like, man, I like the beat.
or
Like
maybe
when
it's
I
more
heard
like,
the beat, I was like, oh, this beat is dope.
like I made it. I don't know. I remember which one of the ones I used, but when I was making my AI artist, it was like, how do you want to build it? I said I want a Michael Jackson hybrid, and I basically wanted to sound like a Michael slash, and I think I told him to sound like Die John. There's this new artist. I might be saying his name wrong, but These guys need to start spelling their names more common if they want people to pronounce it right. But I think his name is Dijon or Dijon. But he basically the AI was like, okay, making it for you. And so the other thing that people are mad about, it's not that people want to rip off Michael Jackson. It's just that people want a singer that sounds like him. And so what we got to do is, you got to talk to the AI like it's a kid because it will mess up really badly if you're not very specific with it. And so
Yeah.
I have to tell it make a John Michael Jackson type beat or make a John Michael Jackson song where it would sound like they would collab. And the AI knows because it's all seeing. I don't want to say it's all knowing, but so it's it knows who you are because if you're a public figure, like I learned this from John Bryan, and I'm like, okay, this makes sense. So like if I say, hey, I'm Michael Jackson, can you make me a this, that, and the other? Obviously, they know I'm dead, so it probably wouldn't work, but you get the point. So it's real easy to use. And that's why it's like, oh, that's how I made my AI artist because I really wanted a Michael Jackson like artist, and it's hard to find somebody that can do it. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make a robot that can do the songs because the type of beats that I make would be appeasing to a Michael Jackson artist or a Bruno Mars, a
I love Bruno Mars.
yeah, Bruno is a new age Michael Jackson. That motherfucker was a bad boy at that damn Super Bowl. I'm like, I didn't know you could play the drums. That motherfucker went from playing the drums. He's doing the split. He's doing the moonwalk. And I didn't like the second show he did with Beyonce. That wasn't a good collab. But I was definitely messing with the first one.
Yeah, I haven't created the AI person. I just created a song. I created the song.
No, I ain't create the person, but I when I was using the app, I just told it I wanted something that I wanted more Michael Jackson like songs. Like I wanted something that like my mind will have me like I can listen to a song like I was just telling you, oh, that could be a Monica or a Sierra song or a Cassie song. That's the same thing with Michael. Like if I tell the AI, make me a song that make me something like this that Michael Jackson from the Bad era would sing, or from the Invincible era, and that motherfucker is very spot on. I mean, it's scarily spot on.
Shar, what's your New Year's resolution?
Nice name, man. I like Charlotte.
You like Charlotte?
Yeah, that's a dope name. The Queen City. That's what it. Well, that's the name of Charlotte, the city.
Oh,
That's
you
what it
talking
means.
about North Carolina?
Yeah, but I like the name in general. I always feel like it was a good name. It's like a royalty name. That's why they call it the Queen City.
And I'm a
I always
smash. Where?
You might hear me make a lot of jokes about not wanting to really have a girl kid first because as a man, I just want a son first. You can do more with them, but I'd be having some great ass girl names like Cynthia, Charlotte, you name it, and a lot of them be hitting me after I be seeing some of these names.
Shar, you want to share your New Year's resolution? This food smells so good. I swear. I hope these people are drinking and driving. No, I'm just looking out my window and I just see these
Now, since you
teenagers
brought
like,
that up, and we're kind of all having fun, what do y'all consider drinking and driving? And the only reason I'm saying it because I never drove, and I'd be wondering how some of these motherfuckers be getting locked up or whatever. Because I'd be like, you're not over the legal limit. I'm just trying to figure out when is it.
so here in Minnesota, the legal limit,
Huh?
you can't be 0.8.
Okay, gotcha. Because when people be
Is
like, "Are
to
they drinking?"
protect
And
yourself.
no, I get it. Because I just be hearing people say, "Are they drinking and driving?" And I'd be like, "Well, ain't everybody?" Because they have to be under a certain limit. I'm just being funny, but it just never made a lot of sense to me when they would say that to you.
Well, so have you ever did the driver's ed test?
Yeah, I did driver's ed and everything. Like I passed it. It like
So
the,
yeah, it's in here. Like the legal limit is you can't go past the 0.8. I believe.
oh, I didn't do it here, but no, I get what you mean. It was just funny when I thought about it because you know how they'd be like, "Sir, have you been drinking tonight?" And it'd be like, "Well, I had a couple of beers." I ain't talking about the
Hmm.
people that be. I ain't
I
talking about the
think
people that
it
be.
says you can have a beer, but it has to be within a I want to say 3 to 4 hour time span or something. I don't remember. It's in that driver's ed book, but I don't drink beer though. But
No, I know what you mean. I'm a liquor
getting
drinker,
caught
so
up on the driver's DUI is no joke.
hell yeah, I was looking it up. I heard it's $10,000. They said a funeral is $15,000. Facebook people got to be smart asses.
No, that they try to give you time. They are not playing.
Shit, that sounds like that's better than paying $10,000 because I'm a person that's gonna be like, how the fuck
No,
am I
the
gonna
hell
pay?
it ain't. Shit. The
I'd rather
fuck?
give you I'd rather give you meat than give you some money. Fuck that. I'm like Ebenezer Scrooge. I don't care if it's a dime, it's mine. Shit, I'll
My
take
New
that.
Year's plan goal is to just stop working for other people and start my own business. Yes.
You go ahead, girl. Let us know what your business is. Maybe I can help you. You need some promo, you need some sponsor. I like networking, man. I've been trying to inspire more black business.
I don't see why um I don't know, it's just hard for our people, our culture to support one another.
Well, it's because a lot of us don't see it, and I'm not going to even make it a culture thing. I think a lot of us just see it as I don't benefit from it right away. And even when you tell people how they can win with you, a lot of people be so mad they won't give you time to explain how they can win. Because a lot of them it's the ego that's killing our people. Like I was just telling you about how I don't have the problem. I don't have to explain to people I'm the boss in my group. I let them be. And so that's what I was telling you about how it's certain people you will just know who has the leadership mentality. Like a lot of people think that they can't be a leader if they work with somebody like me or you who's like already like we're what we call a proud leader. And so a lot of people don't like that because it makes them feel like they're an employee or a worker or whatever. But like I be telling people, if you're a boss man, you're a boss. Every boss has to start somewhere. Even if you start by yourself, everybody has to prove a point because it's just like I was talking about with God, right? Why would God trust you with $1 million if you couldn't if you couldn't do nothing with $1,000? And so, that's how I look at it. I think a lot of it is people just need to see how they can gain from it. And it's just, they got to also let the ego go. Because, like, if somebody wants to be there for you, they're going to be there for you. But you got to also let it. And that's the problem a lot of us guys have, especially with women. Like, we have a lot of people that have great women in their life. But because men are so hard to open up like a fucking walnut, it's like you can't really. Like, I always tell my artists, I can't help you if I don't talk to you. I'm not a mind reader. And so like a lot of us just got to get rid of the ego. It's the ego, it's the desire. That's what's killing us. We're too busy worried about, oh, I'm finna get clowned in my neighborhood because I'm working for a black woman.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard.
It's just an example.
You gonna get clowned in your neighborhood because you work for a black person?
Yeah, I mean, I'm convinced that's how these people feel, but I'm just giving you an example. I don't want you to take that serious. I don't know what people be really thinking. But I really feel like a lot of black people, because, I'm going to be honest with you. I always talk to everybody I work with. I tell them I'm equal to you. Even though I'm the boss, I'm here as a placeholder because I own this. If you want to be a boss, bro, you're going to be a boss. I've told plenty of jobs that I've worked for, including you, when I was working with you on stuff, I still have a passion to own my own shit, no matter what it is. And a real person is going to support you regardless of what and that's why I was explaining to them. I was like, a lot of you guys have told me, I don't want to be signed to nobody. I want to do this, that, and the other. And what I tell you, okay, that's cool. You're independent. I don't have no control over what you want to do. I'm just here to make you better. And so that's why I was saying a lot of people don't understand. It's it's just how you talk to people. If people know what you want, they can help you better. And that's why I was saying next year, one of my big resolutions is I hope we really hammer out how we do things as a culture, because a lot of us just need to learn how to talk to people better, including me, because I get irritated
And
quickly.
yeah, but also too, a lot of us need to learn how to communicate because some of these people that I've worked with, their communication is just it's terrible.
You ain't lying. That's my point. And so, like, we gotta stop getting mad at black people calling them unprofessional when we're giving them shitty attitudes and we're doing bad business. Like, how nice am I supposed to be? And you're not. And for one, you're costing me money because the more I talk to you, I'm ignoring a customer that actually is trying to spend money. So, like a lot of us black people, we got to start thinking with logic. We need to stop getting mad at businesses for not giving us all their time when we're sitting up here wasting the time, disrespecting them, acting like their time is meaningless. That's why a lot of us have bad experiences with black-owned businesses. I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't respect other people's time and energy and what they do. It's just like we was talking about earlier with your siblings breaking shit. A lot of us need to get out this mind frame of because you're black. It's like how a family feel like, oh, we're family, so I'm supposed to get something for free. It don't work like that, bro. If white people can do business with somebody they don't like just because they know it's a customer, black people need to start thinking like that. We got to stop trying to have these personal grudges and things like that. That's what's hurting us. A lot of us be trying to feel like we got a point to prove, and all you're doing is showing these people that you're dysfunctional.
Right. But to piggyback off of what you said about customers having bad attitudes with owners, like some of these black businesses, their attitudes is a little messed up too.
Oh no, you ain't lying. I've done.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, if you're gonna have if you're gonna have like a what is it called? I'll just say rule. If you're gonna have a rule, like, okay, say for instance, I'm gonna deal with somebody that I'm gonna go get my hair done by, and they have a deposit requirement. And if you're late or whatever, or if you miss the appointment, of course you don't get your deposit back, but that should go for them too. Like, you don't make somebody pay a deposit to reserve a spot, and then you show up late, but you don't think that you should give them their money back, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's bullshit. Excuse me. Yeah, that's crazy.
and just like some of the communication, like it is just be so annoying. Like, if me and you are doing business and I reach out to you and I'm like, hey, such and such and such and such, and then you respond and then I respond, you know that we have a back and forth conversation. Why is it taking you 2 or 3 days to respond to the last thing I said to you?
Yeah, communication got to get better.
Yeah.
But what I meant was with the businesses, like some of these black people, they just walk in there with the wrong idea. I know what you mean, though. Some of these businesses do be having people messed up, and I'd be quick to tell them about this stuff. But the
Chuck, will
customers
it
got
let
it.
you drop the will it let you drop the link? I don't know why it's not working, why I can't drop stuff in the comments.
Where do you do it at?
Hold on, I'm gonna send it to you again.
Oh, it says share stream link.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
See if you could drop it in the comments.
All right, hold on. No, it's I can only copy and open new tabs.
Damn. Did you ever accept the invite I sent you?
Yeah, that's how I got on here, ain't it?
No, I'm talking about when I made you a
Admin.
yeah.
Yeah, because I used to have the little wrench thing right next to me.
Because she's trying to come up and I sent her the link, but she said it's not working.
Who, Charlotte?
Yeah. Okay, let me see something. Because I think. Let me see if this. And then I can tell her. Yep, that's what she got to do. Okay, I see what the problem is. If you're using iPhone or Google Chrome. What did you do? You copied and pasted the link into your browser, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I just tested it and then that did and it was gonna let me come in.
Weird.
That's how you have to do it. Even with StreamYard, you have to do StreamYard like that too.
I thought it was just the phones we was on because I was gonna say, is she on an Android or something?
I think she has an iPhone.
Boy, when I was playing around with this Android I had, I was like, man, it's hard to get used to the ecosystem of this thing again. They did so much moving around on it. I don't recognize none of the stuff they did to it now. It's damn near like a new phone all over again. And I know that's like something we hear all the time, but I mean that shit is rare when you hear me say it.
I'm trying to figure out why, because I should be able to um write in the chat something is. I don't know what's going on.
Hold on.
Oh, maybe I could. Hold on, I'm just trying to tell her.
All right, good. I'm over here making my midnight snack.
What you making?
I'm gonna make me some chuck burgers.
Cheese and all that?
Yeah, I'm finna do a little cheese. I'm gonna keep it nice and light because you know I'm finna get drunk as a skunk and I'm not trying to regret it in the morning.
Man, I swear I'm gonna smash. That food smelling so good right now.
I'm telling you, man, you gotta try
My
some of my stuff. I'm like an unanointed chef, and I don't usually say it to gloat, but I be really putting my foot in it when I cook. I
You
just
gotta
gotta get
learn how to
better.
make peanut butter ribs.
Oh, that sounds bomb. I gotta try that.
It is like remember that night when when I went live and we was kicking it.
Hmm.
My daughter had made some. Man, they was so good. I went in there though to get some more.
Oh,
They was
maybe
gone.
we should
So
have a
when I went
baking
to
sale or something,
a bake sale,
or
who
like a
finna bake?
cook-off. I'm just saying, you
Cause I
know,
ain't finna bake.
no, I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying, like, maybe in the future we should do like a cook-off or something, raise some money for the teams because people need to kind of. We got to figure out some ways to. If I'm gonna be up here another year, I got to figure out some ways to get some money out of Minnesota. It ain't no fucking way I've been staying up here and not making any money off these business ideas. That is crazy.
Right,
And I mean, it's just really,
right.
it's just depressing and deflating, man. Like, and then it makes it hard for you to meet people because now you're carrying this energy and people want to, oh, I can't be around you. You're negative. And, you know, so I just be trying to figure out how to alleviate some of this stuff. I just don't believe in doing the same stuff and getting, you know, expecting different results.
Yeah, it's like okay, if it's not working, what are you gonna do to change it?
Exactly. And I ain't gonna lie to you. This is one of them situations where I really don't know the answer to it. And when you try to ask people, they just want to give you these little generic remarks, and I'm not the fucking one. I might come off professional and humble, but I will cuss you clean out. Because people be mistaking you as when people. I don't know why people, and that's another thing. I'm glad we're on the subject because people be doing me cold blooded with it. They be thinking because you're Buddhist or spiritual or conscious that you just don't have a right to get mad. And you know, I keep telling people I'm spiritual, not Christian. I will definitely let my anger out if I feel like you deserve it. I mean, I just need people to normalize that. Like, stop acting like spiritual people don't like to have fun and they don't have emotions. Like, we feel pain just like y'all do. I just had to say that because people be killing me with this. Oh my God, I didn't know you were so angry. You're not as conscious and humble as I thought. Damn, he can't get mad. You should. I mean, I'm telling you, you should. They be trying to do me. I'm not that bad. I promise. You give me a little weed and liquor in me, I'm perfect. But no, all jokes aside, man, we got 49 minutes.
To the countdown.
Yep.
That what
Well,
you talking
actually,
about?
we got 50 minutes and 15 seconds.
Wow.
When we started, it was like an hour and 49 minutes or an hour and 52 minutes at the time.
Right when we went live, my granddaughter did some goofy shit. That's why I said, Chuck, can you hold her down right quick? She did knock down the whole damn shelf down there. So I gotta pick that up.
I hope I didn't mess up, man. I'm not used to, doing these on air interviews yet. I'm getting there. I got to work on my
Yeah, I
stage
got
right.
some interviews set up, but they're not gonna be live. I'm gonna pre-record them. I used to do interviews live, but I'm not gonna until I
I think
actually do the
pre-recorded is
interview.
better,
I don't want to
as I
promote
learned.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was about to say pre-recorded is better anyway because like all the interviews I be watching, like with Joe Rogan and shit, people like to go rogue on you, and so it's just good to be able to have it pre-recorded. Like the weird people we be dealing with, so you can just edit they shit when they try to get on some hating shit.
Well, yeah, that too. But I've never dealt with that. The problem that I deal with is people come to you for an interview. You go to promoting them on all these platforms that they're gonna be on your show, and then they no show or they at the last minute cancel. So
At
that's
least
why,
they
like,
get.
if I pre-recorded, then I know that I recorded it. Then I can start promoting it.
Yeah, no, I feel it, man. And then they just leave me on scene. And
What are you reaching out to them for to do an interview?
they'll reach out to you like, and it's not even just interviews. Like, I people act like they want to work with you, and then they take forever to get back at you, like you're burdening them.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good. What would you like to share with us this evening? Can you guys hear her?
My New Year's resolution is just to protect myself. All 2026, protect my peace, protect everything about me.
I think protecting your peace is very important, and I think that because sometimes it can play on your mental health, and your mental health is very important. Because I know I'll get stressed out real quick, and then I have to be like, okay, I gotta
Detox.
take a step. Gotta woosah. Mm-hmm. Seriously. So yeah, just been learning how to just once I feel like somebody is interrupting my peace, I'll just move away quietly. I go ghost. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, girl. I'm learning too. Sometimes it's better to cuss a person out and ask questions later.
Don't tell her that. Because what you have to do is you have to kind of click on it and copy it and then put it in, like if you're on an iPhone, put it in Safari, or if you're on an Android, put it in the Google Chrome, and then it'll ask you to allow access to your mic and your camera, and then it'll bring you in.
No, it wouldn't let me do it. It brought me as an owner instead of me doing that.
Yeah, that was the invite link. I don't know. Because that's what Chuck did. He said he put it in his browser.
You're on an iPhone, right?
Yeah, I'm on an iPhone. I ain't got no browser.
So when you do it,
Safari is your browser.
So what you'll do is tap the I was
me to the thing that you can account, and I made an account, and then it wanted me to and then it said and I went to go live, and I said when I went to go, it didn't let me log in. It didn't let me get on.
I wish I could show you, man. I would screen show you. So like when she sent it to me on Messenger, it opened up on Messenger, and then it asked me would I like to open it on an external browser. And so when you say yeah, then it let me do everything that you're talking about. I don't know why it's doing that.
It probably works better on. I think it probably works better on live laptops and stuff better than so.
Oh, this one wasn't the one. The last time when you was coming on, this ain't the one I was using, but they both the same. I was using StreamYard before. But you do them both the same way.
I definitely was trying to come on with y'all. Enjoy the New Year's with y'all.
Well, you technically you are on with us. You're just on the phone.
I was looking forward to seeing your pretty face, man. I like your voice.
Oh no, he's flirting.
I'm 51 years old with no teeth, baby. You don't want this.
Yeah, no.
She's gonna make you laugh. She's gonna have you peeing on yourself.
Yeah. I'm crying.
You gotta go back and you gotta watch some of my other shows from back. Boy, we used to be on here clowning.
I was the one that you had to. I have a kind of like a foul mouth sometimes.
And you don't know what she gonna say.
How to control it.
I can be a little bit off script too.
Yeah.
You sipping on something?
No. Smoking off the weed.
That's what Chuck was doing.
Hell yeah, I'm trying to get rid of this damn mucus. It's just choking the hell out of me. I can't enjoy a blunt yet. I bought a whole zip and can't even enjoy it.
I was telling him, like, you know how you cook the black eyed peas for good luck and you cook something green for money. He was like, well, I got some weed. I'm like, no, you supposed to cook something green, not smoke nothing green.
Nah, look, I ain't even put no black eyed peas on because I ain't even gonna lie, I don't like black eyed peas. So
yeah, I'm the same.
I love black eyed peas. I love all beans, to be honest.
I think I would like it if my grandmother made it.
When you get old, you get gas problems. You don't need no more, girl. You don't need no more. No, I'm just playing.
Keep a bottle of that Gas X.
Yeah, you was nuts.
For real, for real.
Oh shit, the weed kicking in.
Chuck, you over there choking?
Huh?
That's what I be calling it, because y'all, well, when y'all, I can tell when I'm on the phone with somebody and they smoke because they get the, and they can't stop coughing. I'm like,
well, no, I got some real bad mucus, and I didn't get sick, but I got like a cold, and I'm trying to get rid of this last bit of junk. And so I tried everything, drinking juice, teas, even soda. So I'm like, if this liquor and this weed don't get it out, I'm just like, screw it.
I don't know what's up with this weather this year, but everybody has been getting sick and having colds. I swear. The kids was all sick on Christmas. Everybody was sick. I ain't got sick yet, knock on wood.
Yeah, my godparents had it. And
I just kicked all 5 of my grandkids out this room so I can smoke because they talking about they call for yup, y'all finna get up out of here. Don't come up to me no more.
Who is that? Ariel? Where y'all at?
It's 11.
Oh, okay.
It's F the kids right now. It's F the kids.
No, I'm just trying to make sure they not in there in her room. Because these kids will girling up in 5.2 seconds. They will destroy some shit. Like, it don't take no time at all.
They that bad?
Why you say that?
There's just so much going on in the world, you know, on social media, in the world, you know.
Yeah.
I'm about to put me a hijab on and put in and open me a daycare soon.
Hell no, girl.
It's gonna be hard to open a daycare now with all the fraud.
She fucked me up when she
Girl,
said that.
black couple. So it was a black couple. They came from Pittsburgh. From Philadelphia, because they said they knew about the shit going on here. They came here and got a couple million and went back, girl.
What? For real?
Yes.
So they just coming to Minnesota doing us like that?
Girl, they've been doing this since 1994. It ain't
And that's
like
why
this is new.
And that's why the state doesn't want to help people like me. They be giving me the fucking straight runaround. And then when I tell the locals, they be like, they didn't tell me that. I said, yeah, they fucking with y'all. They not helping me with shit. Wait, thanks to the other towners.
You gotta put a
Look, let
job
me tell you
on.
something. The reason why I can't be mad at them is they stuck together as a community. If black people could stick together as a community, we'll have just as much as they have.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, teach, girl.
We the only culture that cannot stick together. Everybody wants to be the head person in charge, and
We're not talking about money. That's what they say.
They talking about we need our 40 acres in the mill. Half of y'all family already sold y'all acres in the mill.
Thank you.
They just
Hello.
don't know it yet.
right.
Exactly. I was just talking about this earlier with my godparents.
So wait, do y'all know about the situation with the UPS people?
Where they shot and killed somebody?
The three?
Yeah, that they was posing as UPS to get in, I guess, people's house or somebody's house or whatever.
Yeah.
They must have
What
really
is the
wanted to
story?
kill that person.
I'm picking up all packages from their destination. They would not be at my house.
But here's the thing, though. UPS don't even ring your doorbell no more. You know how many times I've been waiting on a package and I go out there and they didn't barely even threw it up to the door. I have to go walk to the end of the thing to pick up my package. They don't even ring it. Like back in the days, they used to knock on your door, ring your doorbell, and if you wasn't there, they left a sticker on your door. Now they just throw your shit and keep going. So
Not these Minnesota ones. They put the sticker on your door and say we've been there and don't even knock.
The part of like the cartel. You know what I'm saying? So when you're dealing with stuff like that, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm like infatuated with the cartel. I just like how they get down sometimes. But I'm crazy like that. But
She said I'm crazy.
They have their own people. You know what I'm saying? They got people working everywhere. Just like the United States got people working everywhere, So I don't know. I'm just being honest. I'm keeping it 1,000. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think it was personal, or are they just was it random?
No, they said it was personal.
Oh, so it was personal. I thought they was going around doing it to random people.
No, that's why I said they must have really wanted to kill his ass. Go to bed. Damn. My bad.
Who was it? Who was they trying to get?
I don't know, but I heard it happen in Coon Rapids.
They come after family. They don't just come after the person.
Oh yeah, the cartel. Yeah, it's like if we can't get you, or if you ain't gonna listen, we gonna get your family. You gonna learn to listen.
Girl, I love them because they don't mess with nobody unless they mess with them. I'm just gonna keep
it ain't just the cartel. The mafia is like that too. But
and the only reason why the United States don't like them is because they can't control the dope that's coming that they can't see.
Exactly. It's just like the mafia. Didn't nobody have a problem with the mafia when it overthrew the fascists in Italy?
Yeah, because the world runs on drugs. The world runs on fraud. You know what I'm saying? It's been like that for years. They ran on slavery. They ran on selling black people. You know what I'm saying? They sold little kids. You know what I'm saying? It's always been like that.
Yeah.
The United States just one. I'm just being honest. They always,
It's just that it seems like now in this day and time, it seems like they more bold and out with it. Stuff used to be so discreet back then, but now it's like
shit.
They don't care.
Remember what Cat Williams said? Cat Williams said everything gonna come to the light.
Well, it's definitely coming to the light.
Did y'all watch that Diddy movie, that Diddy thing, the 50 Cent thing, though?
I haven't. Did you, Chuck? Did you watch the Diddy documentary on Netflix?
I didn't, man, because they not gonna tell you all the real shit in these motherfucking interviews for real. I go on YouTube and hear. Oh, I had to probably check it out. I don't got Netflix. I'd be on YouTube, man. I'd be listening to like Jaguar Wright. I'd be listening to the people actually tell it.
I would never want to know.
What she said?
Petty as hell.
Yeah, 50 is petty. I was finna ask, so what do y'all think about the documentary with his two sons that's coming to Zeus?
Who?
Girl, I don't want to hear that gay ass shit. Because
Who?
one of the sons that
She killing me. She said, "Yeah, no." Now, what you? Whose sons? Diddy's.
Diddy's. It's Christian and I want to say what's the other son's name? Quincy or something.
What are they talking
It's
about?
two
Like,
sons. It's two sons.
like it is. Yeah.
What are they?
It's Albie's third son.
I mean, like, what they got to talk about?
They coming out with.
I don't know, but it's coming out. I think next month.
I don't see what they're gonna have on 50-50 stingy. He broke up with his girlfriend because she asked him for some money. So I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't
Yeah, and she is killing.
Oh, Justin. Okay, my bad, Justin. But okay, but so you think this is gonna be them talking about 50, or is it just the
I
sons?
think they're trying to come back to retaliate a little bit because the documentary was good. I ain't gonna lie. It got you questioning some things, but what they kind of put in the documentary as the older, we're older. The younger generation wouldn't know it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But what they put in there, we already said this, off Tupac and Biggie. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. We already said that. And then Faith Evans said she didn't want to do the concert because, she was healing and he made it. Look how that nigga was dancing around the stage in real life. Like, who dances around? Everybody was in a circle. If you look at that concert when he was doing that Missing You, he's the only one in the middle of the stage dancing around.
Well, you heard Suge Knight when he got on the mic that night. He was like, if you don't want to deal with a manager that's all up in the video.
He was always in the video.
Like, be a manager, nigga.
And you know
what's But you funny? Know what? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how much attention you pay to Lemmy, dude that owns Zeus.
He looked like Sammy Davis Jr.
He looked like Urkel. But no, listen, he's starting to act kind of like Diddy. I ain't even gonna lie. And I swear to God, sometimes I be thinking he wants to be a baddie.
Girl, you killing me.
He probably had some baby oil put on him too.
Hell no. Go to bed.
Not Johnson and Johnson.
Because let me make this clear to you. So this is why I would feel kind of disrespect. Like if my man Lemmy gave me a purse, I would kind of feel some type of way because he gives all the baddie purses. Like, nah, nigga, don't
give me something different and special. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, like why you go? Everybody got a purse. Every year, if you notice, go back and look at everybody always get on the internet with their purses.
Yeah.
And their chains. That's all they get. A purse and some chains.
Yeah.
And he ain't invested in nobody's kids' college thing.
No.
And Scotty, I'm sorry, but I don't think Scotty's in this. I feel like Scotty secured the bag when she needs to.
Well, I mean, yeah, she probably secured the bag. But here's how I be feeling like that, because I understand ladies wanting to secure the bag, but sometimes though, it be worth it when you're dealing, because like I can see that he's number one, he's an insecure man. Mm-hmm. He's a narcissist. I mean, it already came out that he was abusing her and he was abusing the dog. I mean, and he gives off controlling.
He's a gaslighter.
Yeah, he's a gaslighter. Did you see how he was talking to DJ Sky when he was like, "What? Why are you there?" And I'm like, "Oh, so now what? We just controlling the whole show now?" Like,
yeah, I couldn't be around him. He couldn't be my man. He be beat up. I couldn't do it.
Girl, could you imagine Krishan beating his ass?
He can't deal with her. That girl, she's anointed. The reason I'm going to say this, Krishan Rock is anointed. So no matter what anybody say or do, it's not going to hurt her. You know what I'm saying? She's hurt, but it ain't going to make her fall because she's anointed. When you're anointed by God, that gives you a whole different survival skill, you know? Mm-hmm. So and that's why I get mad when I be seeing all them comments and stuff all on her page. And disrespecting her. Like some of y'all sitting here making comments, and y'all get beat upside your head.
Thank you. Oh God, thank you,
I be
girl.
saying the same thing
I
when
be
they be
saying the
talking
same
about
shit
her
about these
baby.
people up here.
I be like, I bet you this the main motherfucker baby probably sitting over there on the floor with a sucker stuck to his shirt, no snotty. Yesterday's chicken nuggets that you ran to McDonald's and threw at him. Like
He's at
literally,
the
I
door.
don't think. And to be honest though, I don't feel like it's really about the baby. I think that's just the underlay for the overlay. I really think
It's just a
half these
control for
people
the
that
money.
coming out talking about her, they are jealous of her. I think that they feel she has something that they don't feel she should have. You know how sometimes people put themselves in another person's shoes, like she got that. How the hell she get? If she got that, I should have been. You get what I'm saying? That's
She has a
how.
glow on her though. If you look at her, she has a glow. So let me tell you about. So the only reason why the glow disappeared for a little bit, the blue fart. Yeah, I call it blue fart. I don't call him blue face. I call him blue fart.
Girl, he got a lot of names. He got a lot of names.
I would be embarrassed.
Who's she talking about?
I would be embarrassed to
Blueface.
claim him.
Oh,
Like this nigga look like one of them doodle pads. You know? Like I would be embarrassed to even this seems like he got a Walmart sign on him somewhere.
He got a Walgreens. That's Walgreens.
Oh, what?
That's the Walgreens W. Yes.
Girl.
she
Let my
killing me.
nigga come out of jail with a W sign with the Walgreens sign on him. Girl.
And Chase, he got the Chase logo.
He's a walking advertisement.
Right, giving a free advertisement, and you got all these lawsuits against your dumb ass.
Girl, leave that boy alone.
When he was locked up.
Yeah, because he do keep
He listen.
saying all this little, GAY stuff.
He a little something.
Yeah, leave that boy
But he
alone.
likes his booty ate, though, so, you like your booty ate as a man, you gay. That's how I just feel. Cause let me tell you something. I'm not trying to be rude, y'all. But let a man ask me to do that. I'm gonna be on the first 48, and it's gonna be called the first 5 seconds because I'm gonna turn myself in.
What he is? What he is?
I'm not gonna do it.
She said if a man asks her to, eat the booty, eat the groceries.
He told her to do that? Hell no.
No, she was saying he likes that.
Oh, I was gonna say he told her that.
Nah.
No, he didn't tell me that shit because I was smacked his ass.
No, I'm talking about.
You wouldn't even.
I'm talking about Chris.
She's 5, 7, 8, 9.
She killing me. No, I was talking about Krishan. Hell no.
No, he didn't tell her that. Was Krishan probably would have knocked all his teeth out.
I don't know why any guy would tell a chick something like
Did y'all hear the story about the women that are going to Dubai and they get pooped on for money?
They been saying that, and they was saying allegedly that this is what Natalie. And speaking of Natalie, we get into that in a minute. But they were saying that Natalie be taking some of the girls over there and doing that.
Ain't that trafficking?
That is trafficking, but I mean, you got to.
But see what I mean? But see, that's my point.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck y'all ain't did shit about that, but y'all going after people that's fucking retired, like Vince McMahon. That shit is hilarious.
Because it's black women taking themselves over there. You like there's not enough. I don't care.
There's not enough money in the world to let somebody on me. You couldn't even piss on me.
It's just not one person. It's multiple people doing it.
That's fucking disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
That's disgusting.
They should have been at them Diddy parties. I'm trying to tell you. They didn't even have to go far. They didn't have to go to Dubai.
Was he paying them like that?
I mean,
You gotta
shit, they
remember
said
that
he
was
was
a
paying
billionaire.
Young Miami.
Well,
You gotta remember that was
young.
I was gonna say you gotta remember that was a billionaire.
Did you guys watch the interview that Natalie did with Cam Newton?
No, I probably need to.
Oh, okay. Well then,
Girl, I'm be honest with you. I really
Cam Newton is just a house nigga though. I mean, he be
sit her ass down.
Some stuff he be making sense on, but
Y'all
he's
know
just
who
a
Cam Newton is, though, right?
the famous
Yeah, I
quarterback.
know who you're talking about. I fuck with him, but I just don't. I'm not vibing with her. I just feel like you're just too grown now. Pass that on to somebody else and just sit back and just reap the benefits a little bit. You know,
She
what I'm saying?
actually did say she did talk about passing the torch. I don't know who, but she was talking about that in that interview. But the interview kind of went left because you know Cam Newton is he's kind of arrogant.
Kind
I know
of.
he is.
And so she couldn't handle his questions. And then what made the interview really go left is because she felt so uncomfortable that she started drinking.
In
You know
front
what
of
I'm
him?
saying? She started, well, I mean, it's okay to drink, but she felt so uncomfortable that she was really throwing them back. And she kind of she did kind of run the interview. Like when he would ask questions, she reversed it. She asked him a question.
She don't
So
like
she never was
accountability.
really giving him,
His floor.
yeah. That's because he was asking her stuff like the first question he asked her was something about cheating on her husband or
Hell
something
no.
like that. Then and he kept saying that he wanted her husband to come on. And then the other question that he asked her that she never answered is what would a man get out of being with a baddie or it was something to that effect. Or you know what I'm saying? Like it was basically like,
Yeah, because
you know,
she's the reason why everybody hates baddies now. She did
I
that.
don't know for sure if she is the actual reason.
You also can go on there and choose how you want to act as a woman too, though, right? So but they jump stuff off, and that's the thing. To me, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Sometimes I think it's scripted. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's raw reality in the raw. You know what I'm saying? And I think they scripted. I feel like if it was in the raw, it would be way better. You know,
like it was when Krishan seasons when she was first on there. That shit wasn't scripted because none of her fights were scripted. Her fights came from
Natural hate.
You know, like somebody really messing with her. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I can say that they have a choice to do what they want when they go on there because you will hear them saying like, if you ain't fighting, they gonna send you home, and that's when they get the girls get to trying to script fights. You will all of a sudden see so and so want to fight somebody, and it just comes out of the blue because they don't want to lose their position on the show.
You gotta look at it too. Baddies don't factor, regardless of what people feel when it comes to Tiki and Krishan. They sat there and put some family shit that really needs to be some therapy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There really needs to be some healing going on because in real life, Zeus brought some shit out that everything don't need to be social media. You know? But I think they pushed it, you know. And but I feel like when it comes to them two, I'm gonna be honest with you, they really want them to fight.
Do you think they want them to fight, or
I think they want them two to fight each other.
And you don't think that they wanted them to just kind of like come on there and wreck shop?
Nah, it's too much animosity. They Zeus made too much animosity between them already. Somebody gonna have to see some hands.
Well, she's not on there no more. I don't even think she's going back anymore.
Who, Krishan?
Yeah, I don't think she's going back anymore.
No, she don't need to. She needs to just take some time to herself and heal. But I mean, she can tap me in though. I'll whoop Callista's ass because I don't.
Man, as much stuff as she be talking, I'll be like, man, I swear to God, I wish I was Krishan.
She don't be picking on that little girl because that little girl's mom's not strong enough to take up for her.
But that it's not even just the mom. She has 12 other siblings. The mom shouldn't have to come out and say nothing. She should be telling them, check that beat. Because she messing with my baby. Because that's how it would go with me.
But you know how some people sit down with somebody and they trust them and they tell them all their life business, right? And all that happened was he just used that against her. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have nobody. You know what I'm saying? They used everything against her. You know what I'm saying?
He one of them niggas that you can't pillow talk with at all. He's a female. He's a straight female.
Girl, he would be good in my download ranch that I'm trying to open up in Vegas. Hey, y'all. So I'm trying to open up the first male gay ranch legal in Reno. I want to go find me a place. I mean, men been doing it for years. The women, why can't a woman do it to a man?
Right.
Y'all
Might
don't
as
think
well.
that'd be cool? Sure.
He fell off. I'm trying to figure out what happened. I don't know if his phone died.
Oh, yeah.
Because the conversation was getting good. I ain't gonna lie. Right, they always coming on here talking about new me, new year, new me, and out with the old friend. They say all the same shit and they don't never follow through.
I'm not with that dude no more. And the next thing you know, 2026 comes. Boom. Here you is with the same one you said you were done with.
Right. Boy, once I left that last relationship, I was like, you know what? Fuck these niggas.
Shit, I'm coming in with a rose. Fuck that. No, I'm just playing.
I'm like, I ain't got time. You gon' and if I deal with a dude, he definitely everything gonna be my way. I ain't even playing.
So I was talking to somebody, but girl, I ordered a lift in the middle of it. Yep, on a wait to say.
Wait. Oh, it's 11:40. It's almost time for the countdown.
Oh, I gave him extra minutes too.
That's crazy.
My lift pulled up and I left. What the heck? What? And then the person didn't have no food. You're like, come spend the night. What am I gonna wake up to?
How you gonna invite a lady over to your house and you can't even, you know what I'm saying, wine and dine, set it out for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
I don't even want to set up. If I wanted to wake up and cook him a breakfast, I wasn't gonna be able to do it. You got a toaster, no bread.
Toaster, no bread.
You got like 2 little water bottles in there. Yeah. I'm older now. Shit, I like to eat. You know?
Right. But I mean, if a man invite a lady over to his crib, the least you can do is try to show her like you got, like, you know what I'm saying? You can kind of like wine and dine her, like, baby, I'm gonna cook you breakfast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, no, your ass is talking about doing the oochie coochie.
Yep, and that's why he get the oochie coochie on the list. Yep, yep. That's why. Yep. Oh, my list will be here in 5 minutes. I gotta go. The hell. Shoot. And then like it's winter time here in Minnesota, so right now you gotta be careful. Like if a man say you beautiful, you gotta ask him, are you homeless? You trying to find a crib? Because
Okay, there you go.
So she was trying to ask you, she's trying to open up a ranch in Reno.
So listen, y'all. Okay, so everybody listen, right?
I'm finna run and
it's legal.
Check on this food.
It's legal in Reno, right?
Yeah.
To be a woman of the night, what you want to call it. I would say other words.
Oh. Now I get you. Yeah.
So why can't I open up one for gay men?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Now, it's probably because the woke generation.
My brothers said they'd be partners, but they said they'd be silent partners. They said I'm just asking.
I wouldn't say you.
It's just
I wouldn't say that you can't do it. Like I went to.
Money, I could be rich.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you can't do it. I was gonna, because there's a lot of stuff I want to do and I can't do it properly.
Yeah. No, I'm just I ain't
17
gonna do that.
minutes.
God, write me down for that. Let me go ahead and get up off that.
Yeah. 17 minutes. 16 minutes.
Lord, 16 minutes to New Year with Trump in office. This some bullshit.
I'm ready for it. I always have
I
better
just
luck
want
in even number years.
to go to, so listen, I want to go to the White House and just pull him to the side, put some tennis shoes on him and a jogging suit with a hat, and roll up a blunt and just have a real conversation with him. I think he just really ain't really sat down with a real person yet.
Tell me about it, please. I've been saying this. I don't think black people realize the opportunity in front of them. They're worried about the face of the White House versus what you can accomplish while you like prime example, we talking about Minnesota, right? Minnesota is being exposed for all the fraud that people like me been trying to show people, but they've been saying I'm hating on the state and all this other weird shit. Now people are seeing what I've been telling them is corruption on the Democrats and Republicans. There's no fucking reason why we have people up here scamming y'all for childcare, and me and her can't even get help to start a damn business. And we're trying to help these people not be bombs, not be hereditary to the system. You know, you would think that the government would want to help people that want to get people off the system, right? I really do not understand our country sometimes. We complain about everybody being leeches and welfare drainers, but then when anybody attempts to get you out the matrix, they have a problem with it. And I don't know if I'm the only one that sees this, but I just had to bring that up because I felt like it seemed like we all understand how we can kind of what we need to do. Like I was glad you brought up the White House thing because I don't think a lot of black people understand. We may not vote for the president, but we still have the power to change stuff. You can do meetings. You can like not even just the president. Like I've been trying to meet this fucking lousy mayor that we got in Minneapolis because I found out the mayors are required to meet with you. The presidents are a little trickier, but you can actually meet your mayor, your alderman, your senator, your governor. They just be a little too. Minnesota got these guys too comfortable with doing nothing and getting a check for it, and that needs to change. But yeah, you definitely ain't lying about having
But
a
I
deep
wonder, like,
conversation.
you know what I wonder? I wonder if they ever just invited like a person just to come sit in a room. I mean, I'm sure they gotta have security there because they're the
Yeah,
president.
yeah,
But like
yeah,
a real human being, not a celebrity. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Not somebody that's real out here that really been through some things. Not somebody that I'm not trying to say like, oh, somebody would have not. I'm talking about really been through some things, right?
Yeah.
And really sit down with them, just really just be like, you know what, you got to understand something, like, you know. So like, I'm not a fan of his. There's some things that I'm cool with, but then he just
Yeah.
started taking it too far. You know
Who?
what I mean? So
Trump.
that's the only part for me. It's like, to me, I don't really think he's even after the Somalians. I think he don't like Tim Walz, and that's
It,
just
it's
what
a.
it is.
I don't like Tim Walz, and I'm an independent, and I hate Democrats because they've been calling me racist. I lost all of my female friends because they told me that I didn't think a woman can lead this country. I said that's bullshit. My family was the Black Panther Party, and half of the Black Panthers was 70% women. Y'all can miss me with that misogynistic bullshit. I don't deserve those women attacks. You know, I was so disappointed in the women up here because most of them want to just be defrauders of the welfare system. And like I was just talking about, people get mad when anybody wants to make you free of your own hell. Like we can't keep calling about what the white people are doing to us when we're accepting it. Like I'm into it with my homeboys peoples because I'm explaining to him that you gotta y'all want to do stuff, bro. It's people that want to start businesses. And there's no fucking reason why y'all are getting mad at somebody for wanting to do something because y'all are mad that they did it before you. And I mean, like you ain't lying, boy, but I do believe part of the problem is a lot of us black people, we've let the Democrat Party trick us. We think that we're getting freedom and they're just selling you enslavement. A lot of black people tell me the only reason I'm voting for Democrats is because they promised to give me more food stamps. That's making you a slave. Ask them to give you a business grant so you can fucking fund your own money and you can and feed yourself. Anybody that can fucking take care of you will take advantage of you. And I keep telling people this: if you give the government the right to feed you and take care of your children, don't be shocked when they take your children and take your and take your stuff from you. When you see how we had the shutdown, right? And everybody was talking about, oh my God, it's the end of the world. Yeah, I need to repent. We're not gonna eat. You see how quick they can cause panic in this country, and people don't, and people still would rather live like that than to start their own businesses. Or not even. I understand everybody can't be their own boss. I truly get it because some people aren't made to be bosses. Or I ain't gonna say bosses. Some people aren't made to be business owners. But I would still rather take my chances with that than to have to live in a system that's so turbulent where like, and then we got the nerve to yell at people about saving. It's impossible to save in a state like Minnesota because the taxes here are ridiculous. You got these unplanned expenses. You know, I live by 3 high-ass stores. I don't understand how they expect anybody that's struggling to make it here. I really got to give people props up here that's struggling that make it because I do not know how some of these people up here do it. I'd be seeing some really scary things as far as like lifestyle wise, pricing and stuff. Like I really don't be understanding how people make it here. But I didn't want to stray too far. But yeah, I think a lot of people are really missing the point. Like politics is to hold the politicians accountable. But there's too many people up here that feel like we work for them. No, they work for you. And that includes the police too. We just got to get better at demanding what we want out of these people. I'm going to try to make that a goal next year to teach more political literacy to people and more financial literacy. Because I think a lot of people complain about money too much. And a lot of us touch a lot of money. We just don't do anything with the money. We just want a lot of money to go to a club, a bar, and all that dumb shit. I want a lot of money so I can fucking get I can actually have my own business. I said it's nothing more scarier than not knowing when your next paycheck is coming. And these people just be worried about the wrong stuff sometimes. And that's why these fucking Democrats be using our dumbass. Like the men. We should have been we have to do better. Most of these fucking men are too pussy whipped. They have no control over their life. They have no lick of sense about anything. And that's why the Democrats took the women from them. And so what you're seeing in states like Minnesota and Chicago and New York, you're seeing a bunch of broken, battered, depressed men who are now violating and killing women because they feel like it's the women's fault. And don't get me wrong, I will say about 40% of it is their fault because some of these women allow the state to use them as a weapon. And like I keep telling people, when you allow things to be treated as a weapon, it can enslave you. Like you see how everybody up here is crazy about fucking money and they dwindle their life about money. Now you're becoming a tool to it. You have no freedom. That's what me and her was talking about on the phone. I said, I love being a business owner. It might be a lot of days where I have to be like, hey, yo, can I borrow 5 from you or something? And I'm saying, yo, like as a figurative term. But, you know, like people don't be understanding. I would rather have that kind of control than to be like, hey, Yolanda, I'm probably gonna be able to pay you back until like 2 weeks. Then the 2 weeks come up, the job is talking about how they lost your payroll. You got to get paid late. See, when you're a business owner, you get paid the day you get that fucking money, unless you got an employee or something. But you know, all I'm saying is, man, a lot of these excuses that we make is because we are afraid to get away societal norms. Like I was just listening to Candace Owens, right? And she hit an interesting point. She said, why don't we protect the black women that aren't Democrats? We love women so much, but we have a divide and conquer scheme for everybody. I just told you how the women turned on me when I just said I'm an independent. They hurried up and said, oh, he's a Trump supporter. They didn't want to listen to shit I was telling them because it was requiring them to get off welfare.
I got a question though, and I'm just
Yeah.
coming from somebody that's been through some things. And I'm not trying to really get it, but
Yeah.
but we say, but why isn't but black men also aren't protecting black women?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I was about to say it. A lot of
She knows my story. If you go on her podcast, you can see my story, and
yes, ma'am.
and it's a deep story. But I'm just saying because I've been through it, and and when it happened, it was nothing but black people against me because it was a black man.
Yeah, and that's terrible. That's my point. Like it's a divide and conquer scheme. Like right now, I'm getting attacked by the gay community because they're talking about we're not weapons. What they don't realize is I don't care about y'all being gay. I don't want it in my kid's face. The fact that y'all made it to where people can't call you gay because you're gay, oh, it offends me. Then you should be offended. Why are you gay? Get over it. It's not nobody's
Look,
fault that you're gay.
I got a gay roommate. Let me tell y'all something. There's a difference between a gay man that likes gay men and a gay man that likes straight men. So I had a gay roommate, loved him to pieces. The next thing you know, I had a period. He had a period. Don't ask me how. I just don't know how.
I needed that laugh. We got 7 minutes.
Hold on, y'all. He came out.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all. He came out the room and was like, "Girl,
Excuse me.
I'm like, what? Ooh. And then every time my man would come over, he always put his little shower wrap around, and he'll carry his little bag with him, and he'll put his little shower cap on with his little slippers every time.
Girl, you killing me.
everything. And then he wanted to be me so bad that he
Oh,
kept talking.
he's a flamboyant. I'm just trying not to get his block on here. All I'm saying
He
is,
was one of them ones that wants to be a woman
yeah,
so bad that he's mad at other women. It's some of them is like that,
yeah, and all
and
Yeah,
it's
I had to
mainly
press
the
charges
ones
on him.
that want to
And
be women.
and I mean, all I was
they said
saying
it
is,
wasn't his first time with another woman and he did it before. So I kind of got a different feeling now because of that. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
it just I would never. I can let a gay man live with me. I just can't let a gay man that want to be a woman live with me because
You need
somewhere
a
down the line,
you would get along with the DLs. Like I can't do the flamboyant gays either. I used to think Prince was gay, but he was just androgynous. He was, feminine. But I
no,
can't
I
do.
know. I'm just saying. I know, like I can get along with. There's a difference between a gay man. So when you like a gay man, if you see them, you'll see two men. You won't see something else. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's a gay man liking a gay man. It's two men, right?
Yeah,
It's
I just say
when
flamboyant because like what
I
you was describing, it
when I
sounded like
was
the
I
guy
was
that
in
just.
Georgia. I was in Georgia when this happened, and I was in Georgia, so ooh, I've seen it all. But my roommate, like I said, he was cool. I thought he was like, yeah, I like men, and I was like, okay. But then when he came out the room and said he had his period, because I had my period, talking about we see. How the hell we see? I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure this.
But no, I was just saying
He
because we
actually
was on the.
put some light on, y'all. Oh my God. Had a heating pad. I'm like, what the hell?
Ah, hell no. But no, I was just saying since we was on the subject
And
when you
then
was talking about what you
next
had
thing
went
you I
through,
know, next thing
I
I
was like a
know, he
lot of
jumped
the.
on me. I
I
had
was
to
like
press
it's not
yes to
just
take
the
it.
women. We
Then
have to work against the LGBT community too because a lot of them are trying to turn these men that way and the kids. And like I keep telling people, I'm all for you being happy, but the gays don't even treat the
I'm
black
with
gays
you
the
with the
same.
kids, but trying to turn the men that way. If that's not what a man is, he can't be turned that way. So
I mean,
I can't
yep.
agree with
we
that
got to
one.
also you got to look at the fact that a lot of these men don't know what being a man is because I keep telling these women this, like I was raised by nothing but women. And so when men don't want to raise you, we can't keep calling the men bitches and soft when they were raised by nothing but quote unquote bitches. And this is why I be telling these women that be saying that. I'm like, who do y'all think raised these men? Yeah. If y'all are mad about them being emotional, that's your fault for not letting them be around a man. Now, I'm not saying that like it's everything they. I just be wanting people to understand it's easy to blame somebody when you're not in their shoes. I mean, I thought I
What
turned
about
out pretty
the
great.
women that's raising boys that got men that's around, but they don't care.
Yeah, no, that's the difference. But I was like, I think a lot of us get an unfair boot. And I be telling people, I'm like, well, if y'all can say that, we can say the same thing about women. Why do women know so much about men and they don't have dads? And then you see how they get offended at you. And that's why I was saying it's a divide and conquer thing. And before we do the countdown, I just really hope that people really leave the gender barring bullshit in 2025. That's all the government wants to do anyway. There's no other race of people that they got fighting against each other but black people. If they can get black people to finally commit to hating each other fully, they've won. And so I'm hoping we leave the gender war here because black people need to wake up.
It's
Men need
kind of
women.
hard to leave. See, here's the thing, because it's a lot of men that just don't want to be men. Like I've had conversations on my podcast with men, and I have
Mhm.
heard them say things like, "Well, who said it's a man's job to do this, and who said it's a man's job to maintenance the car? Who said it's a man's job to?" And it's like
You can
me
tell he
as a
wasn't
woman.
talking.
I don't wanna be with a man that's gonna be the housewife. I don't need a fucking
No, I
housewife. I don't.
understand it. But you just explained the problem we're having. Now you see why I'm against liberals. The Democrats think it's about racism, money, and immigrants. It's not about that. Most Democrats are what you were. That's what I was talking about. Liberalism. Liberalism wants to weaken the man. Like a lot of women don't understand. There's men like me that are great, but like I'm not going to have a woman telling me I can't talk to my son this way. I can't whoop him. There's too many people that want to get in the way. They don't like you whooping your kids. Like I was telling you how these people be acting when you want to whoop your dog. I don't give a fuck about that. How the fuck are y'all more caring about a dog? Y'all don't say shit about y'all children that get raped and all this other shit. Like kiss my ass. Nobody's
Yeah,
worried about a
say right.
dog. Oh, I'm sorry. But it's like, how can y'all I'm like, yeah, you can replace a dog. You can't replace your children. And I wish people start using that logic. But that's all I'm saying, man. A lot of us just really we just need to come to terms with what we're dealing with. And I know a lot of people don't want to see it in reality. Like I went through a lot of these as personal experience. I'm not going to get too deep in it. But I think a lot of us just really got to, like, I try to show a lot of the women, like, look, I know a couple of sisters now, they keep saying, I don't need a man and my son is going to turn out right. I said, all right, don't call him a bitch. Don't call him gay. Don't call him none of that. Your son didn't deserve that. You're willingly keeping him away from a good man. Please don't come on here talking about your son is gay and like the amount of disrespect that the black man gets, just like the woman. But I'm focusing on the men right now. It's sad, man. I be seeing so many people talking about if my son is gay, I'm disowning him, I'm killing him. But you got a problem with your child being a gangster. Like, which one do y'all want, a gangster or gay? Like, y'all are really doing that to your own kids. I said that's why people don't want to be Christians, because it's mainly the Southern Christian folk doing that to their own people. And now the gangs got to fix these children. Like I was telling you about on the phone a lot, we always want to blame the gangs for everything. I've seen gangs do a better job of being family than some of us. And that's terrible. And now we're mad about the streets killing their kids because the family won't be family. They're in love with the crack pipe and everything else. But we're 15 seconds. You want to start the countdown to 10?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. 10, 9,
9,
8,
9,
7.
7,
Man, this clock going quick.
5, 4,
4, 3.
3. Oh, damn. Happy New Year. It's so clock.
Happy New Year.
This clock is quick as shit.
Y'all know we getting old as hell.
Man, I felt like a pastor that was lecturing about immortality and all this other stuff, and then I'm like, oh shit, it's time to do the count. You know how your grandparents be lecturing you about something, and then they're like, oh shit, time to eat.
Right.
But no, all jokes aside, man, I really,
Firework? I hope it was a firework.
I'm finna start hearing some shooting.
Exactly, because I don't never go out on New Year's. I don't play. I'm sorry. I'm staying right here
Back
in
in
my
the
home.
day, though, it used to be.
I want to,
cool.
man. This is actually a nice city.
We didn't have all these problems.
I still don't think Minnesota's that dangerous. Yeah, I got to see St. Louis.
Yeah, we used to have so much stuff that we used to do when we was teenagers and stuff. We went roller skating.
Then when we got older, we went to the Quest. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
To the Riverview. We had bars.
Can y'all help me understand something? I know I already asked you, so I kind of want to ask her this. Why are the people here so mean? Like I was hearing you talk about roller skating. I mean, it's people like me that love doing stuff like that, but the locals have no interest.
Why they're mean?
Yeah, like my age group.
They're greedy. They're selfish. So, like, I learned the difference when I went down to Atlanta. So, Atlanta don't have the resources we have.
Ooh, you ain't lying.
So they don't have no. Now the people, I don't mess with the cops and stuff, but I mess with the people. I love the people of Atlanta. I love them with my heart, man. Let me show you. They show me so much love. They stick together because they don't have all the resources. Like you say, we
Thank
have
you.
the
Yes.
welfare here. We have this here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Down there, I live down the street from a homeless shelter. I watch grown men that don't do drugs, that don't do nothing, sleep on the ground, get up, put their clothes on, go to work, and come right back and sleep on the ground.
Damn.
Yeah, that's LA,
sad.
man. And that's why I'm the way I am with the homeless people up here. That's what me and her was talking about, because she was telling me how the Minnesota people are. I was like, that's because Minnesota rewards bad behavior. If I don't do the stuff that I do up here in St. Louis, I'm going to be homeless. So, you know, we are accustomed to looking out for each other. Ooh, girl, you hit the nail on the head, boy. And that's why I be trying to help people when I can.
I got to Atlanta, and I love Atlanta. I really, I mean, if I didn't go through what I went through down there, I would have stayed. Everybody, I mean, I'm not gonna never say that's not a good place. The thing of it is when you go down there too, you're gonna want to learn history. You know, so like where I lived at, it was the first project ever built for.
You ever been to Stone Mountain?
It really wasn't for us.
Exactly. You ever been to Stone Mountain?
So it was built for white women, you know, and but like, you know, and so but we lived there, but it was remodeled. You know, you know how they knocked all the history down and put up these brand new condos that cost $2,500, $2,300. Then you can get tax credit because it's built with federal money too, right?
Exactly.
So
Excuse me.
where we live, I'm not gonna knock it. I've seen a lot of stuff down there. I've seen a woman pushing her baby. I mean, we have the resources. There's shelters down there. The Salvation Army down there where I was at, I live across the street from it. It had about 9 different, in one building, 9 different units. They had one for women, one for transgenders, one for people just getting out of prison, one for vets, and then they had one for families. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Yep.
Yeah. So
I
yeah.
loved it though down there.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I had a different story, but I don't want to sound sexist, but a lot of these places are different to you when you're a black man. That goes back to divide and conquer. I had went down there to Atlanta and I was in Decatur especially. They were horrible. They were only trying to help my mom. They were so hell bent on trying to separate me from her. They didn't want to help me at all. They were really trying to turn her against me. And that's why I was telling Yolanda, we really got to give grace to some of these people here when we deal with Minnesota, because a lot of we're dealing with a state that willingly wants the men against the women. They want the women to feel like they're better than the man, and they want.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I
He
was
got
raised
booted
by a
out.
strong black man, so I do feel like I'm better than a man. My daddy taught me my work, you know. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't need. It's not that I've been through too much with men. I ain't gonna sit here and say y'all can't sit here. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. After so many black men knock a woman down so many times, she just want peace. You know what I'm saying? It's not that she want a man. She just might want peace. She probably just comfortable waking up with a bunch of pillows in a row. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for no drama. I ain't got time to be arguing with nobody. I ain't got time for. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it one. I think it's different. I had a black man raise me, and I buried him because that was my dad, and I'm his only child, and he raised me. And he never judged me. He never did anything wrong to me. He never beat me. He never called me out my name. None of that. So I think it's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Nope. Look, my cash app says receive. It don't say pay out either. So I don't.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep. I blocked the nigga for asking me for $5. I don't play. No. I'm just keep it real with you. I'm just saying. I mean, some people are just comfortable. Some women are just comfortable without a man. They've been through so much shit with a black man. They're tired of saying, I'm going to go through that shit again. Especially when you get in your 50s. You're over it. I'm damn near halfway to 100.
Right.
I feel you. No, I completely feel it. I just feel like it's really sad for people my generation, mainly my age group. I can't speak for the rest of these people up here. Like me and her talk about this all the time. I'd be telling these guys that I be dealing with as artists. I don't know how y'all have problems, bro. Y'all have a chick. Break bread. I say I don't do people that don't break bread. I say y'all be around people with cars and money. Make them break bread or they don't need to be around you. Because everybody I'm around is gonna break bread. And it's not even just a relationship thing. Like I always feel like you can't be with somebody you can't break bread with because that means you don't trust them. And I'm not talking about what you were talking about particularly. It's just like a lot of these people don't understand. It's more to a relationship than just money. It'd be so many good people out here and people be blowing it because they be so busy worrying about what's in your pocket and not in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And I just be sitting here looking at them like, I guess I'll never find her. And but it's like I just really feel bad for my generation, particularly, man, because like I said, social media again and the government is working. It's magic. 28.
How old are you?
28. Can you hear me?
Chuck. Yeah.
You said what?
28.
He said 28.
When you get damn near 30, 40, that light's gonna click on in your head. You ain't gonna. I'm gonna tell you right now. Look. Yes, your generation.
I can,
They do it for the.
it went in and out. I didn't hear anything. I was going to say it went out. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, they be too busy trying to.
Yeah, you ain't
she
lying,
said
bro.
your age generation is they too busy trying to be on social media and shit.
Mm-hmm. It's not even just social media. They're too in love with money too. Like they only on there because they feel like now that social media pays you to be on there, they're really on there now. Our generation is, I say ours. My generation is too in love with money, and they miss out on the key things. And then COVID really ruined it because now people are scared of in-face confrontation. I meet all of my friends on social media because of the fact that nobody's outside anymore. Y'all was just talking about skating and shit. I never even got a chance to go skating. I never got a chance to date anybody because people don't want to go on dates anymore. Nobody likes to do any kind of, it's sad, man. I feel like I was born.
Somebody, you can just take your ass to a skate rink and get some skates and just go skating by yourself.
No. I'm saying
the same thing.
No, I be doing that, but it's like I be wanting to date people too. Like I'm in my 20s and I'm just like I'm wasting the prime.
But I tell you how, can I tell you something though? Maybe when you date them, like some of your views, right? I love some of your views, and then some of them, I could debate what you want, right?
Yeah,
You can see that, right? So,
yeah, yeah.
but maybe when you first meet them, don't, you know, don't come off so strong.
Gotcha.
You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
You're intelligent, right? You got your views, right?
Hmm.
And maybe it's time for you to. I mean, you might need to find someone that got somewhat kind of like your views with you, because, like, if you talk about, like, I'm a Democrat, right? So
Hmm.
when you're talking about it, and you know what I'm saying, but I feel in reality, I just voted. I ain't gonna lie, I voted for Camilla. I felt like a lot of people didn't want her to win. A lot of our black men didn't want her to win because they were like, she was locking niggas up. Well, what did you do? Because if I had a
Well,
job and my job was to lock you
I
up,
mean,
then
I was
that's
from.
that you gotta go.
I mean, to be fair, I was because me and her talked about that. I was like, I was from Los Angeles.
But I
She
really
wasn't.
feel like men don't want, in reality, men don't want a woman to run this state.
I mean,
So
I didn't have a problem with it. I just
so
quoted the Bible to people because a lot of these people say they're Christians, right? In the Bible, it says God gave a place to the woman, and they didn't like that. So when I use this on women that say they're Christians, because they always tell me I have to be a Christian to date them, I say I'm
but
Muslim, I'm Buddhist.
Trump is like, you ever watch them Damien movies, y'all? Them
Yeah,
Omen movies?
back in the day, yeah.
I swear to God, that's what we're going through.
Because I always felt like Shirley Chisholm would have been a great black woman president.
But you know who
And
people don't want to watch out for though? It's not him. It's gonna be his youngest son that's gonna try to run his.
Who Trump's?
It's gonna be the youngest one, his youngest one that he got now.
I missed it. I was coughing.
He looks like that.
She said it's not Trump that you gotta watch out for. It's gonna be his youngest son that's gonna try to run.
It's not even just that. Like all Trump is doing, and I keep telling a lot of these Democrats, he's just showing you how racist America really is. Like how all these, like I was just telling you about Live on Lake Street, right? Live on Lake Street
Hmm.
is sitting up here acting like that they've been on the side of the Somalians. You racist motherfuckers. Y'all call yourselves saying y'all are black and are loving people. You racist bastards have been hating on the Somalians since I've been here. And I said the Somalians have been the realest niggas I've met. I said I haven't seen the niggas do shit for me here. The Africans don't seem to like us here. The Islanders don't like us here. The Native Americans don't like
Let
us
me
here.
tell you what this man told me. And in the list, and this is being honest, that man told me, he said, well, I don't know why everybody keep trying to go visit Ghana, because they probably ain't even where their ancestors came from.
Oh, hello. And here's the shit kicker. We're telling everybody to go back to Africa. You're an Indian. You and let these white people come over here and call you niggers, and then y'all and let these people tell y'all that Indian is a bad word. Like who does that?
Well, a lot of all, I feel like if you do a test, so we're gonna see, especially coming from the South, that a lot of people are black and native, right?
Yep,
So
Dalagichi.
we're gonna see that. I'm black and native. My great great grandmother was full blooded native on my daddy's side, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Um, you're gonna see that coming from the South. I mean, when I was down south, I seen just to, so I looked at, when I was in Atlanta. Sometimes I closed my eyes and I didn't look at it as a city. I would actually close my eyes and looked at it like, damn, people really had to run through this to get free.
Hmm. And then here's the shit kicker. Since we're talking
Before
about native history, right?
there was wood, there was water. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yes,
I was
ma'am.
like, damn. Like when you're down south, you have to really like literally understand, when you're standing on all that land, that's
Hmm.
all slavery. Like when and like in Missouri, Range Line Drive is like the dead point in there. That was freedom, and it's supposed to be freedom, and then slavery. But we was never free though, because when we came over, we still was working for.
Teach,
Now we're
come on,
working for a little bit of change. We worked for free,
teach.
and now we're working for 2 cents. You know what I'm
And
saying? So
teach. And what's funny about that? I'm glad you brought that up. That, and I had to explain this to some of my native friends because they keep complaining about what the government doesn't do for them. I said, it's not for you. Y'all are not the real natives. Y'all are Siberians. I said, we are the real natives. When George Washington made a treaty and said that you can no longer use American Negroes or the American Indians for slavery, that was our law. And then that's when these Africans got imported over here. That's where the slave trade really took up again. You know how they kept trying to tell us that we all just came from Africa and was dumped on ships? No, we wasn't. We have African descendants, which means our ancestors.
I came from Africa, dumped on nothing. I came from a white woman, so I don't know about that one.
No, that's what I'm saying. They be trying to say we all came from the. No, we might have all African descendants, meaning our ancestors from whatever point came from there. But you know, my point is they wanted to. They didn't want to acknowledge that because it means that they have to acknowledge that they broke a treaty, that they put the American Indian in slavery because they classified us as Negroes, so those $5 Indians from European can come over here and steal the land. That's why when you go to these reservations, you see all these white folk, and it's like, I thought natives was black. I grew up seeing pictures of, the crayon color Indian red. None of these people look like Indian red. And I'm not trying to sound racist, but then they got the nerve to call you racist. First, they call you racist for resisting their racism. You're on my land. Like I was.
You know what? Let me make this clear to you. When I was in Georgia, they told me that what they say, Miss Londa, they did not identify me as a black woman.
Wow.
Right. And you remember back in them days, if you had 1% of black in you, you was considered black.
Yeah, that's the Africans' rule.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually like it because that'll help a lot of these racist people.
I feel like if I wasn't black, I should have got some white woman privileges then. So
right.
I mean, I just never understood that, and I always felt like that was really disappointing.
Huh? They identified me as biracial, but I didn't even know that we had my birth certificate don't say biracial.
What does it say?
My birth certificate say black.
Oh, okay.
Just like mine. I didn't know I was Native American until I did the digging because everybody just kept saying, no, you're black. And I'm petty, as y'all can see. I ask annoying questions. What is black? So where did we come from? And everybody just want to, you're a nigger. You got nappy. No, that's not good enough for me. I want some questions. I want some countries. You better start figuring it out. I don't know why black people be so good with just saying, no, you're black.
Do you guys want to get on Messenger? Because I want to end this live.
Oh, yeah, we can. I ain't doing nothing. Well, actually, I'm doing my call arounds, but I can.
Okay, I'll hit y'all on Messenger.
All right.
All right, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right.
Sipping tea, steamy, kettle gone wild. Dropping truth bombs, touch our style. Gossip sharper than a barbershop blade. Box of secrets stacked century made. All up in the business, airing the scroll. Confessions poured fast, out of control. Sipping talk sessions, yeah we unfold. Spilling deep piping as the stories get told. Drama brewed strong, ain't decaf, nah. Twisted tales hotter than grandma's spa. Join Ms. Londa bold with the caps. Tongues doing hate cardio, no nap. All